It's hot, 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 hot. But that's okay because we have the way to cool you off. Do you see what you see right here? Do you see what you see? That is a fan and a light, 2-in-1, that is put into an existing socket. You didn't have to hire somebody. You didn't have to pay somebody. All you had to do was screw it in where you would a light bulb, and you get a fan and you get a light. Own these in my own home. Absolutely love them. In fact, I think part of the reason we're here as a today's special value is because myself and Alberti went crazy over these when we first saw them. Now today, more than 23,000 have been picked up, and you get them home for under $40, which is amazing. It's the only ceiling fan light today's special value of the year. We're not going to do this again. You get it home for 4 easy payments of $10. We wanted to plan this and make this specifically for you, special to us here at QVC. So this is going to ship to you in a few days. The 14th and the 15th is when it's going to get to you. Let me show you the color choices. Here they are. They're amazing. They look like a $200 fan that you'd have to get professionally installed with longer blades now, a better light. You get a remote control with it as well. The white is not going to last. That's the one that if you need to get that home, you need to do it right now. The bathroom, the basement, the kids' room. Have the kids take them with them to college even. That one right there is called gray. Ooh, that's pretty. Then right there is the black. And then there's also the brown. The price goes away at the end of the day. All you have to do is screw it in. That's all you have to do. Take a look at how much it would be if you didn't find it here today at today's special value. $59.98, because you're also getting the remote control. You're also getting the extender, so you know how sometimes you have to do like that recessed lighting thing. You get the extender along with it as well. You get it home for $20 less and 4 easy payments of $10. And you get the lovely, the talented, the red panted, he's in red pants, Scott Hind here to teach you all about it. Great to see you.
Hello, my love. So very good to see you.
Thank you for spending the day with us.
Oh, thanks for having me. Appreciate it. So much fun. Such a great day.
This is the coolest place in the building.
It really is, and because it's a lot of air movement.
It is 1,000,000 degrees outside here on the East Coast.
Miserable.
And I love it, but
Yeah.
I don't love it inside. I don't love it sleeping. I don't love it when there's the bugs.
That's right.
I don't any of those things.
That's
This
right.
takes care of it.
It does, because it's all the look and feel and power and refreshingness, for lack of a better word, of a big, expensive ceiling fan, but you're not paying someone to come install it and do damage and have it be permanent. What you're getting is the portability to take it in and out, the customization of being able to control the air and the light and everything you want. So it's all that look and feel, but none of the hassle. And by the way, fraction of the price. That's a big story.
Huge fraction of the price. I had to just do some ceiling fans, like redo them.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we didn't have a socket. It was one of those that there was already one there in the house. And it was the biggest pain in the, and ended up just hiring somebody.
That's exactly right, and it's intrusive, and it does damage. You have to do damage to it. So do me a favor, see that base right there on your left? Just, can you hold that up to the camera real quick?
This is what I was having to deal with.
It weighs a ton.
There's exposed wires, there's electricity involved.
Right.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, hot, ground, neutral.
Yeah.
How are you going to install that? Yeah, right. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah. So, you know, on the flip side of it, all you need is a socket. We keep saying all day long, screw it in because you can't screw it up.
Yeah.
It's not hard. So if you have a light socket like that over there, this is how you go, straight in, screw it in, no problem. But a lot of you have recessed lighting. We heard you, we made that, and now there's an extender here. All you do is line it up into the socket there. Then you just screw it in and spin it, and you're good to go. And look at this, just in seconds now, guess what? You have a ceiling fan. Turn the light back on. Remember, always install it with the light off. Here's the remote, stores anywhere you want. I can turn the fan on. I can do different types of lights. I can do cool white, bright white, cool white, like a natural white, all those different things. Night light if I want. I can do fan speed difference if I want. 1 to 15 hour timer. I can dim it. There's so many. I can turn the light off. I can turn the fan off. I can turn just the light on. Anything I need to do, it's customizable. You go out looking for these in the big box stores, they're 4 pedal blades. They're much smaller, and none of the features that you have here. No, timers, lights, nothing. This is it. This is what Cascade does.
There's the extender that comes along with it, so if you have that recessed lighting, it's super easy. This is super easy to install. And I'm going to show you myself doing it as well. Have not practiced on this set. Did it myself at my own house, and it was seconds and moments. All you have to have is the socket in order to be able to do it. You don't have to have the extender. You can use that. You can use it without it. And it's the 5-blade technology with 4 different speeds. So a better light, more versatility, longer blades on this. It's $39.98. What a fantastic price. And 3 light settings with the dimmer as well. I'll show you myself putting it in here in a second. But right now, take a look at this.
We're going to stop here quickly just because we have wonderful July 4th balloons. We're going to celebrate in here.
Look at how festive we are,
I love
too,
it.
by the way.
I love it. Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
we go all out. We love our country, and it's nice to celebrate it. So here we have all the lights down in the studio. This is the only light we have here, and it's overhead. It's on the bright white, but you can put it on the cool white, the night light if you like. That's a nice feature, but blast it all the way up here, and then look what happens when I turn it on 4 on the high speed with these balloons. Once it starts revving up, look at how those balloons just scatter everywhere down. They went out of shot, but they go blowing everywhere here because that's the power of the downdraft of this fan. That's that 5-pedal blade technology really going to work for you.
300 of these now spoken for, and very, very popular. White, you have to go. Got to go quick to get the white because that is our most popular, and that's one that's going to sell out first. This is going to ship to you here in the next week or so. We're making it specifically for you.
As we walk to the bedroom, can we show the graphic of my own home with the 4 different pictures in it of how we use it, and then we'll walk over to the bedroom. But I kind of want to just show all of you watching right now, you think to yourself, where can I use this? All right, so the picture on the left, Kirsten, is my guest room, all right? And in that guest room, we did the house about 10 years ago, and I'll be honest with you, we just ran out of budget.
Yeah.
I wanted to put a ceiling fan in every room in the house. I couldn't do it. But you know what? Now I can. I had recessed lighting in there. I put this in with no problem, so now my guests are nice and cool. Next one is my kitchen. I do all the cooking, but now in these 4 or 5 really hot summer months, even if the AC is running, see how our vent is up on the ceiling there? It doesn't matter. It's still hot as Hades in our kitchen when you cook. No problem. I've got the ceiling fan. And then come wintertime, I can take it out, put the light back in. It's no problem. Next one is my own attic. You see all the QVC products there. Humidifiers and Armor all kinds of different stuff where I store my stuff. That attic is so hot right now. Well, no problems. I've got a light, 1,300 lumens, and I've got a fan to cool it down. And then finally on the right there, Kirsten, is my shed. So look at all the Sunjoe products that I use and love. That shed is also hot. I've got all the light I need, plus it keeps the air moving, so it's nice and cool in these blazing hot months.
Okay, if you have a recessed lighting or you have a place to put this above your bed, you have to do that right this second because it is going to make such a difference when you sleep. This is amazing. It's an amazing amount of air that is moving onto this bed. I should have taken some pictures of me. We have of mine. Same thing. Basement where there's like no air movement. Attic. Seriously hot and disgusting up there. And then kitchen, same thing because we have the recessed lighting in the kitchen. The only place I don't have it that I should put one is the garage.
Yeah, it's wonderful in the garage because what happens is you're moving air there. Again, you just want to move air. Just any breeze when it's that hot feels great. So, and this moves plenty. So here you are again, the lights are down. We've got a nice bright light for reading.
600 gone.
Maybe when it's time to go to bed, we put the night light on. This is a little more soothing, but maybe we want the warm white. This is what my wife was concerned about when I first put one in. It defaults to the bright white. She's like, that doesn't match our lights. Oh, no problem, I got you. Warm white it is, we're good to go. I want to show you something else too, which is really cool. So right here is another Cascade fan. It's the Capri fan. Absolutely
it's a great fan.
Love this fan. I own several of them, I love them, but here's the problem. Let's say you're sleeping on that side of the bed and your husband sleeps here. Well, who gets all the air?
Right.
Your husband does, right? Because here's the bubbles to show you. Send those across. The air hits him, not you. Right. So guess what, though? And
that's truly in my house right now. We have to have a fan on each side because it's so hot and we both want air.
But now you put the bubbles up to the ceiling fan. You see how the bubbles come down, and now you're seeing they're evenly distributed. Now everyone's cool, everyone's happy, everyone's sleeping better at night and feeling better in the morning.
Including the dogs.
Yes.
This is the time of year we have a bulldog, often taken care of by her second family over here.
We love Chad.
Always in at night, getting in bed, and it's so hot, and the bulldog makes it even hotter. But we love our pets, so they're great for the pets as well. Price goes away at the end of the day. This is any socket you have. More than 24,000 have been picked up so far today. You want to make sure that you get yours because we're getting closer and closer to the end of this beautiful day, and I know many of you are going to go out and watch fireworks and things like that, and you do not want to miss out. Easy to install. I'm going to show you that here in just a second. Fully functioning remote with a holder. Hello, I'll take that. And a 1 to 15 hour timer, so you can even set it there and do that timer. You don't have to use the extender if you don't want to, and it's got 5-blade technology with 4 different speeds. So you can change the light, you can also change the speed. A lot of ceiling fans that are $300 that you have to professionally install don't have these things. 3 light settings with the dimmer as well, and that's all done right there on the remote control. $39.98. All right, so this doesn't look like my garage. Mine's a lot dirtier. This is a nice garage.
Yeah.
And Elizabeth doesn't come with my garage either.
Well, what better way to celebrate the birth of our country than to gamble, right?
Yeah,
I mean, we're
sure.
just sitting here gambling with some
True
friends,
story.
right? So we're sitting here playing poker, but the thing about it is this could be a she shed, it could be anything. It turned into a man cave. It's a nice garage, but this makes it nice and cool and doable. So let's take a look at what we got. Miss Katie here's never played poker in her life. Let's see what you got. Oh, full house, fantastic. Miss Tevis, oh God, ace high flush. Watts, oh come on, a straight flush for Watts. Kirsten, I'm just. Cheaters, they're cheaters, okay?
That
So they
was
come to
me
my
today.
garage and they cheat, all right? This is nonsense.
So
You know,
I'm going to say we weren't playing poker at my house, but we were playing card games. And I have one of my daughters who she will remain nameless, who cheats all the time.
Yeah, no, understood. It's one of
You know
two,
who
and
you
they
are.
know who they are. But the big story is we've converted this garage into now a place that's nice and cool. And what you're seeing is a way that, okay, say you might be crafting, you might be playing cards, you might do anything. But the nice thing is I have the remote here, and it tells you everything right on it. So maybe the light's a little too bright, we'll put it on warm white, no problem. Maybe the fan has gotten a little too much from his watch. He's like, no, you know, Scott, can we slow that down? We could slow it down, or we could frankly just turn it right off. But then Tevin says, you know what, you've taken all the money, I'm not cool with that, so put that fan back on because I really don't like you anymore. No problem, the fan goes back on, and then Miss Katie says, you know what, I can't stand any of you, let's turn the whole thing off. We could do that too, and we're good to go. So that's the fun part of this, is that it's so customizable, all the air you need, and then when you're done, if you want to take it out, you can do that too.
It is so easy. It could not be any easier to install it. Make sure the light is off, and then you just twist it
I'm
in.
leaving these cheaters, I'm heading back
Oh,
to
good,
you, all right?
thank you. And I'm going to show you the colors here in a second, but it couldn't be any easier than that. Flip that light on, 1,000 gone, and there we go. Closing in on 25,000 so far picked up today. Price goes away at the end of the day today. Here's your color choices. If you want the white, you're not alone. The rest of America's picking up the white as well. It is, after all, the color of the day, red, white, and blue. Pick that one up before that one goes away. That one is the gray right there. Also very popular. Half of our quantity is now gone for the day. There's your black. That's really sleek. And then there's also the brown, which is like a bronze color. Comes with your remote control, comes with the holder, comes with the extender. Do the extenders match the color, or are they all white?
They're all white.
white.
They are all white. But the nice thing is they get hidden up,
Yeah, up in their
and it
recess.
keeps the fan really close to the ceiling. So again, it's not dropping down, because a lot of us have ceiling fans that have the long pole on it,
Yeah.
and they wobble and
That's
go
true.
everywhere. You don't have that issue at only 4 inches. There's really no wobbling. So if you don't mind, we'll go soup to nuts real quick.
Do
What
it.
happens? This comes home to you like this in this box. This big fan is in this little box when it gets to you. Super easy. We just cut it open and we pull it out. So this is how it looks when you take it out, okay? Now, the pedal blades are right here. All they do is snap on like this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Boom. You hear that little click. Now they're in. Put the other 4 on. It's that simple. This is the extender. So again, if you're just screwing it into a light socket, this is all you need. If you have recessed lighting, this comes with it and you're good to go. Then what you do is, I'm going to show it on recessed lighting. You just come up here, you take the bulb out. Okay, so here's the bulb. And also make sure that the light switch is off. Just for an abundance of caution, make sure the light switch is off. So then we come back up here, we line it up with the socket itself, we spin it, you screw it in because you can't screw it up, and then all we do is flip the switch, and then boom, there's your light, hit the fan, and we now, in less than, what, 30 seconds, Kirsten, have a wonderful, all the look and feel of a big time expensive fan, but a lot less difficult to install and a lot less money to buy.
So remember how I said at the top of the show, this is called Easy Solutions. It's a show that we've been airing a little bit more frequently because I feel like we're all in that space where we really need to be picking up things that we need sure, there's things that we want, but right now we're watching our pennies. We need to get the things that we need. How can we save ourselves money? How can we make our lives easier and have more joy as a result of that? This is one of them. Like Scott said with his own home, ran out of money in the budget. I couldn't get a $300 ceiling fan. I couldn't hire somebody to do it. So you know what? Put this in and honestly, it looks just as good, if not better. And it's $39. And it's an easy payment of just $10 right now.